Who would be the audience for your media product? I researched different genres of music, see genre video, and decided to create an indie rock magazine. Therefore, my demographic audience is indie rockers. In terms of gender, I targeted my magazine at 60% males and 40% females. I think that men are more likely to read my magazine as they are generally more interested in buying music magazines. The demographic age range for my magazine is 15 to 34-year-olds. The median age, therefore, would be around 24. The main social class that would read my magazine would be upper middle class, ABC ones. Around 65% of the overall readership would be dominated by this class. Students, social class E, would be a smaller percentage, only consisting of around 35% of the overall readership. How did you attract/address your audience? Masthead. I use striking contrasting colours within the masthead, black and white, to attract my audience. The bold font will make the name of the magazine stand out and catch the eye of my demographic audience. I have used lines through the masthead to connote music instrument strings such as a guitar. This will interest my audience and encourage them to read the magazine. The name of the magazine would also attract my audience, as it can either be read as a music note or with the asterisk it could be read as bad language, stereotypically used by my target audience. Pull quotes. I use pull quotes like, "I can't keep on living like this. People think we're big-headed, nah, just honest, and it's really hard to write in a straitjacket," to attract my audience. I think they will attract my audience as they are quotes from the text that will make people want to read the rest of the article. I've juxtaposed most of the pull quotes next to images so that my audience can see who or what the quotes relate to. Banner. I used a banner along the bottom of the front cover to advertise other bands and artists that would be featured in the magazine. I anchored the banner with the word plus. This will attract the audience as it will make them think that they are getting more for their money. Images. I used both male and female ideal self/partner to attract my audience, indie rockers. I encoded costumes such as check shirt and pumps combined with simple makeup within the images to connote indie music. This will attract my audience as they will be able to relate to the images, making them want to buy it. Props. Within the double page spread, I encoded props such as drug bottles and screwed up paper to connote that the article is about drug and alcohol before even reading it. This will attract my audience and make them want to know more. Colours. I encoded colours such as red, yellow, black and white into my magazine as they contrast each other and stand out. They are also bright colours that will attract my target audience, young people. Mise-en-scène. I use different backgrounds, mise-en-scène, such as brick walls and gigs, to denote different environments. Within the double page spread, I encoded brick walls into the background to connote that the model is in a normal, average environment, which links in with the topic of the article. This will also attract my target audience as they can relate to it. Cover lines. I encoded cover lines like exclusive, just back for another fight, and face their toughest questions yet, to attract my audience because the exclamation marks and the word exclusive will make the audience think that this is the only magazine that they can read this article, making them want to buy my magazine. I used to look the other way. I used to save them troubles for another day. Competitions. I juxtaposed the competitions over stars to connote that they were important and will therefore attract my audience. I also anchored them with page numbers to tell my demographic audience where the competitions can be found within the magazine. Bold fonts and exclamation marks on the free gifts will make them stand out and make people want to buy the magazine. Layout. I used a mixture of both images and text in my magazine to attract my audience. I felt that if I used a page full of images or a page full of text, they would feel intimidated and not want to buy the magazine.